Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our next episode of Stable and Spacious, number two. Um, because I was called away yesterday, we couldn't do the live meeting. And so I am creating this recording for everyone in our community to still be able to tap in and find our stable and spaciousness amidst the turbulence. Bonus is that we actually get to do this in our garden, in my garden right now, and I'm sitting on the earth. So I'm hoping to send you some sunshine and send you some like really true like earth and nature connection. Yeah. So welcome once again to Stable and Spacious. This is a series, a free series where we meet every Tuesday to in community to do some simple practices to help center and ground ourselves amid any turbulence that might be going on around us. This is your opportunity to connect in with that which is bigger than us, that which has survived so much turbulence already, that has the intelligence to thrive. We connect in with the earth, the place where we can find our center, our literal rock, right? We connect in with the principle of omnibenevolence. And we are, by doing that, by taking this time, we are creating for ourselves and for others an aperture so that we may be an anchor of peace for ourselves and also for all those around us. I'm your host, Els Verbrugge. I'm a life coach, a healer, a spiritual and ceremonial mentor, and I am deeply, deeply invested in both our personal flourishing and in our collective flourishing. Just so you know, if you're new here, there's no way to do this wrong. This is a place where everybody is really just invited to come as you are and leave feeling just a little bit better. The sessions will be recorded and shared, but just the time where I'll be speaking. So in future sessions, we will have a little bit of an intro and then a sharing at the end of the session. Those parts will not be recorded to maintain privacy for privacy reasons for all our participants. So what we'll be doing to so what we will be doing today is we'll open up with a prayer, welcoming everybody in. I'll guide you through a simple movement practice. We'll do a little bit of breath work and sound. Then I'll guide you through a guided meditation, and then we'll close. Yes. So let's begin. Take a moment to just settle into your space, into your body, into the here and the now, and feel yourself supported by the earth. And if you like, you can close your eyes. That feels good. As we begin, by honoring the very ground upon which we sit and all its rightful, benevolent stewards and guardians. We ask and pray for your permission to gather here today, and we thank you for hosting us and hosting this work we are gathered to do here. We ask for your guidance and protection for the duration of this session. We honor the body of this material ground of creation that nourishes us and gifts us our physical nature. We honor the subtle realm of flora, the plants with their roots, their shoots, their flowers and their fruits, and their energizing life force, which leads to our flourishing nature. We honor the subtle realm of fauna and all of its inhabitants, the walking, swimming, flying, and luminous ones that grant us the enjoyment of our wild, instinctual nature. We honor the causal wisdom realm and the body of genius that opens to our vast, joyful nature. We honor the witnessing realm of divine form, omniscient love established upon the throne of bliss, our angelic nature. And we honor the all-pervading, non-dual nothingness, supreme primal source of all consciousness. Mhm. And with that, we call in the guardians of the directions and ask that the space be opened, protected, stabilized in the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and within. We call in our well ancestors, the well ancestors overseeing the healing of our lineages, of our bloodlines. We call in our high selves and all of our benefactors and guides aligned with our highest individuated destinies and the highest destiny of the collective. We ask that this work be a blessing only. We ask that this work be in line with the paradigm of the beloved and the principle of omnibenevolence. And if you have any intentions in your heart for this time together, please feel free to either speak them out loud or in your mind. May this practice help us to stabilize, to co-regulate with the earth, to recenter in our joy, and create this spaciousness through which our lives can easily and joyfully unfold into our highest flourishing. And with that, we say thank you. The space is now open. So we're going to do some movement. The reason why we're doing a little bit of movement is to create space in our system. Sometimes, especially when our minds are overthinking a lot, it's hard, there's just a lot of information, experiences that our system kind of like are still holding on to or trying to digest. Doing a simple movement practice will help to clear out any excess energy and will help the energy to flow a little bit more smoothly. So we're just doing this for a few minutes. This exercise is called empty coat sleeves. So what we will do, I'm gonna stand up. I hope you can see me like this. Hello. So what we'll do is we will keep our knees soft, our arms floppy, and we'll just start to go back and forth. I'm just gonna stand right here because there's a little bit more space. And so we'll just go from one side to the other. Keep your arms loose and just gently tap your kidney area. Just let them go wherever they want to go. And you can twist a little bit more if you like. I will just continue to do this for a few minutes. If you like, you can put in some breath. Ha, 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 ha. Mm. And just notice what's happening in your body, how your body's feeling. really connect. Going in for the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And gently, easily let your body return to normal. And just take a moment to feel. You might feel tingling in your body. That's your prana, your life force energy. Just taking notes, witnessing. And when you're ready, we'll come back to our seats. I always really love this exercise. It's one of my favorites. It is said that when everybody does this like 3 times or like 3 minutes per day, the whole world would be a little bit easier and there would be no wars. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So, yeah, just feeling your body and feeling into the space that you've created by just this simple exercise. The next exercise that we'll be doing is we'll be taking 3 physiological sighs. A physiological sigh is a type of like a deep breath. So what happens is you fill up your lungs by taking a sharp inhale breath. Then you kind of like sip another breath in to completely fill up, and then we'll let the breath come out through the mouth. My nose is a little bit stuffy. I hope you can't really hear that too much on the recording. So the benefits of a physiological sigh is it really gives a reset to the body. It helps to clear out any stagnant carbon dioxide that might be trapped in the lungs, and it actually helps with emotional regulation. So it really helps to, center and basically reset the body. So as we're here, getting ready, just taking a natural breath in and out before we do the physiological sigh. And we'll do it together. Just a natural breath. And then we'll start by a sharp inhale through the nose. Another sharp inhale, fill up. And then we breathe out through the mouth. Great job. One more. Sharp inhale through the nose. Fill it up. And let it go through the mouth. Nice. One more. Sharp inhale through the nose. Another one. And let it go out through the mouth. There we go. And this is always available to you whenever you feel, emotions coming up, or maybe, your system getting a little bit overloaded. This is something simple that you can just do whenever you feel like it to help bring yourself back. Mm. Next part, what we'll be doing is we'll be doing a little bit of humming. Humming, what humming does is it stimulates our vagus nerve, and it also helps to really like attune your body, and it helps to calm the nervous system down. So what I will do is I will just create some space. I will not say anything right now for about a minute and a half. And it's up to you to either hum your favorite tune or just keep like one note whatever you prefer, just doing a bit of humming. And just finishing up the last notes. Yeah. And again, taking a moment to feel your body and feel the difference from when you first came in. Hmm. All right. So as we're here, we've cultivated some space in our fields by the movement practice. We've reset our emotions, calmed down our nervous systems. It is time to really deeply connect with the earth. And so I will guide you through a meditation where we dive very deeply. Um, yeah. So, invitation is to take a seat, make yourself comfortable, close your eyes, and just get settled in a way that makes you feel really good and really, really comfortable. And if there's still any mental tabs open, like any tendrils of energy that are, things that take up mental space, what you can imagine is you can imagine a little shelf or like a little table right next to you. And any thoughts, anything, any to-dos, like any conversations that you might have had that are still active, just place them on a little table or on a shelf, and they will be there for you to pick up after this meditation and after this session so that you're anchored with all your energy in the here and the now. Beautiful. And so reeling in any energetic tendrils that might still be outstanding and arriving right here and right now. And as you're here with your seat fully supported, possibly your feet on the floor, just become very aware of your body. Feel all the parts that are working together to gift you this physical experience. And with your awareness, see if you can feel into the energy that is surrounding your body and permeating your body. Maybe you feel it as like a temperature change or a color or a texture. And just witness what your energy feels like today. Maybe it's active, maybe it feels at peace. Everything is okay. Taking a moment to feel where your energetic boundaries are, kind of like the edge of your energetic field. And if you like, you can adjust that a little bit, as if you were pulling it closer or fluffing it up a little bit, just so you feel exactly right in your field. Hmm. And now we're taking our attention into our sit bones, the point where our seat connects with either our chair or the couch or maybe the ground that you're sitting on. Mhm. And taking a moment to observe what it looks like, feels like. Maybe it has a color or a texture as well. And so connecting with that energy at your sit bones, I invite you to visualize a root, that energy going down into the earth. There's this grounding cord or this root going from your sit bones into the earth. And you can adjust it however you feel would be great for you today. Maybe you want to make it a little bit wider or a little bit stronger. I always like to imagine colors, like glittery bronze is my color today. And so just adjust it to to just how it would feel comfortable for you. Feeling your grounding cord or your roots right there. And so we're going to send it all the way through to the center of the earth. So you can imagine your grounding cord going through your chair, if you're sitting on one, or your couch, through the floor of your building. Maybe if there's any other apartments underneath you, through all those apartments and layers of the building that you're at right now. Going through the foundation of the building or the cellar of the building until it hits like the dirt layer, the earth layer. And maybe you find some treasures or buried bones. And we're going down through the layers of rock. Maybe there's some fossils. And we're going down through the crystal layers of the earth and all the way through the molten lava core of the earth, even further into the spacious heart womb of this earth. And you can imagine like a void, almost like a womb, which is velvety black, like the black of rich, nutrient-rich earth. Just taking a moment to go there and ask to be clicked in to the crystalline consciousness grid. And there you will find a place with your name on it. And just click yourself in there. And taking a moment to feel what it feels like to be so deeply grounded, anchored into the earth. Feeling how your root passes all these layers. Feeling how you're pulled by the gravity of the earth. Almost like a loving hug. A hug of the mother. And this is how we can see the earth. We can see her as our ultimate mother. Our bodies are made from the substance of the earth. We are created on her, walking on her skin. She feeds us, nourishes us, teaches us. And she wants nothing more than our thriving, just as she wants all her creatures to thrive and flourish. And you can just take a moment to feel into that, feeling that relationship, feeling that connection, feeling that love. And as we're connected to her with our grounding cords, we can begin to see our grounding cords as an umbilical cord, connecting us to the love and the nurturing of our mother. And just like a baby releases everything that it no longer needs through its umbilical cord back into the placenta, into the body of the mother, which will eliminate it as it sees fit, you can just take a moment and scan your entire field, your energy field, to see if there's any energies that are no longer serving you in this moment. Any energies that might be outdated, any energies that are not yours or you have picked up from the collective. Just anything that is no longer serving. And you can just ask all those energies in your system to light up. Maybe you want to give them a specific color. I always like to give them blue. So I see it's like this neon blue. And with all those energies lit up, you can just imagine your grounding cord being almost like a vacuum cleaner. And so all those energies that are no longer serving, you can just give back to the earth, into our grounding cord, our umbilical cord, just releasing what no longer serves us, knowing deeply and trusting deeply that the earth knows what to do with this energy. For her, it's just that's just energy. And so she will use it as she sees fit to create only more life. So anything that's outdated, not serving us, just letting it go. Creating space in that stability, being connected to the earth. And just taking a moment to feel into the spaciousness that you have just created as we're still connected to the earth with our umbilical cords. Our next step would be to think about all the things that would serve us right now. What would make you feel really cherished, loved, nurtured, held, stabilized, and just like you released all the things that no longer serve you through your umbilical cord, you can actually start to draw up from the earth everything that feels like it would be supportive. For me right now, that is a sense of security, a feeling of joyfulness and spaciousness, a feeling of feeling truly connected to the earth and its ancestors of this particular territory whose bones and wisdom are buried in this very ground. And just letting yourself be filled up with all this beautiful energy that will help you to thrive. Knowing that we are tapping into something ancient, something that has withstood the test of time, something that we can rely on when things around us seem so crazy at times. And just feeling that stability, that peace, that trust. And as we're here connected to the earth, just let that exchange happen naturally. Anything that is no longer serving, release it through your cord, and anything that would serve you, just draw it up and let it fill up your entire energy system. Feels good, no? And as we're here connected to the earth, this is a great opportunity to work on our relationship with her. You can try saying hi. Maybe there's a conversation that you need to have with her. Maybe there is a nugget of wisdom that she wants to share with you, or a gift. Just taking a moment to really deeply, deeply, deeply connect and fill yourself up. Let yourself be filled up, be held, and be nurtured. And open up your system to completely feel it, receive it, let it come in. And when you feel complete, we're taking a moment to thank the earth. And before we take our next steps, here's one last thing. The invitation is to visualize a luminescent egg around your energetic field. This is an egg of protection. For some people, it feels like it's golden. For other people, it's more white. Just whatever color suits you most. Choose your egg of protection. You're safe within this egg. You can almost see it as like having a bit of a Teflon layer, right? Anything that's like wanting to come in that's not in alignment with you and your highest flourishing will just easily slide off. Just taking a moment to feel that. Feel that egg. This is your space, your energy, and you're safe and held. And when it feels like the timing is right, you can either pull up your grounding cord once more, like pull it back into yourself, and feel like the egg closing below you. If you prefer, you can also keep your grounding cord active. Sometimes I like to do that, especially when I'm going back into spaces that can be overwhelming. And just to keep the flow going, right? I just just say, okay, we'll just keep the flow going on at automatic. That can help sometimes to help you like stabilize in situations or spaces that can feel overwhelming. Taking a moment to really like seal your egg before you go back into the world. As we're slowly, slowly, slowly coming back. Taking a few deep breaths. Taking a moment to feel your body. Feel any shifts that have occurred. Witness how you're feeling now versus how you felt when you started. And knowing that today you have cultivated stability and spaciousness. And you can be so very proud of yourself because this is not just helping you. You are actually being an anchor for peace for other people around you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And with our hearts overflowing in gratitude, we give thanks and we ask that this be grounded, be perfected, and be integrated in the north, the east, the south, the west, above, below, and within. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of this gathering. Um, for any shares, any comments, anything. I'd be super, super happy to know. So just shoot me a message or a text or an email. And I'm looking forward to meeting again in person next week. Thank you so much and see you next week. Bye.